Looks like let me see. Boom. The hardest part of this is alright, okay. Cancel. Analysis. Okay, let's go to this. Alright. Okay. What's going on here? Okay. Let's see. Let's search. Free movies. Tommy Boy. Free Birds. Oh, excuse me. I want something pretty light. Chat, what do you think we should watch? Wait. Max. If anyone has ever seen this, Max movie. And never mind.
We exposed abuse and sex trafficking in Georgia's foster care system and passed a law to help stop it.
A new anti-trafficking bill is now federal law. John Ossoff wrote the bill.
Every child should be safe.
Consoles, vending machines, supercars. There are builds so realistic they shouldn't even be possible in vanilla Minecraft. So I'm cramming 100 of the most realistic builds into a single survival base. And I won't stop until this becomes the most detailed base ever built in Minecraft. No mods, no commands. This is a new survival world, so let's start with the easy builds. Beginning with an entertainment room, a full TV setup, concrete for the screen, black leather armor for the stand, and a custom banner for the speakers. banners. And we've got a full TV, a few more banners, and now it's Netflix. This helmet turns into something cool, a PlayStation 5. This one's kinda scuffed, but the later consoles get way more detailed. Now to upgrade this, fireplace, some fancy cabinets, and this whole area already looks insane, but we need somewhere to sit, using banners as pillows, and we've got a full couch. Last, an item frame with a shield and banner. Add a pressure plate. Now we got a phone that doesn't look like it should exist. A few final tweaks, and room 1 is complete. But this is just the start. From here, we work our way up to the most detailed builds possible in Minecraft. Next up, the outdoor area. 6 builds to bring this space to life. Starting with the farm, first one's the copper golem, armor stand, chest plate, carpet for the hat, and lightning rods for arms. And one finishing touch, we got a scarecrow defending the fields. Because I'm in survival, I actually need this food. I'll clear some space for the next builds. This will be a truck. Copper and wood for the body, copper golems driving, item frames and buttons for the wheels, and on the back, rafts to make it look like it's hauling cargo. This is the first of many vehicles in this video. Next, between 2 trees, some gates and grindstones, a bed, a few trapdoors for detail, and now we've got a hammock in the trees. Finally, a proper bed at the base. 3 builds left in this area, starting with slime blocks, black carpet on top, blue around the edges, rainbow glass all the way around. Last, some copper golems. And we got a trampoline that you can actually jump on. Oh, this takes me back to my childhood. All those sprained ankles. Next one's simple. 2 campfires, looms on top, shelves with buttons, trapdoors, and some raw meat. And now we've got a barbecue that actually looks like it works. Last build in this area will tie it all together. Starting with coarse dirt, then spamming a bunch of leaf litter on the ground, and now we got a really clean gradient. This works great under the trampoline. With that, the second area is complete. Next, I'll extend the base. This room's all about games, and a bit of gambling. Starting with shelves, a few signs in the middle, copper golems, last fill it all in with green carpet. We've made a pool table with a queue and a ton of balls. Next up, a poker table, a bunch of stairs, bamboo trapdoors to make chairs, copper golems sitting down, shields with consoles, vending machines, supercars. There are builds so realistic they
I gave one kingdom infinite resources and 0 intelligence. The other got near perfect intelligence and nothing else. Then I watched their first children grow up under complete opposite conditions. This isn't about who's smarter, it's about whether intelligence can actually beat environment. Alright, to start this off, we gotta build the plots for both sides. Let's make the idiot side full of resources. The geniuses get a pond, acid geysers, and a few critters. 100 idiots, and genetically modify them so they're all stupid. 10 geniuses, genetically modify them so they're all insanely smart. From this point on, intelligence and environment are no longer equal variables. One side can afford to make mistakes, but the other can't. It is year 1, we have a population of 110, no houses, 0 creatures born, no books written, and the world now looks like this. It seems our idiots have awoken, and so have our geniuses. Everybody seems a little confused. And then they formed kingdoms. This is where intelligence stopped being potential and started being tested. And then I renamed both kingdoms to make things more clear. The idiots were getting straight to work despite being stupid. And I kind of forgot to give the geniuses trees, so I quickly added those. And both sides were already expanding. The king of the geniuses' name was L. And somehow the idiots had gained insane intelligence. I think it had something to do with it being the Age of Wonders. Then the geniuses had their first kid, Jertan, and I quickly renamed him to be Borg. And he was born as a genius with 140 intelligence. And the idiots also had their first kid, and I named him Flop, and he had 0 intelligence. From here on out, every failure would either build up or be forgiven. At year 2, the geniuses were already starting to put up some tents. Idiots, meanwhile, already had houses and a town hall. Borg was also feeling the effects from the Age of Wonders and had an intelligence of 362. At year 4, I disabled the Age of Wonders because that's just too OP. The geniuses now had 16 people, and the idiots had 106. Borg was now 3 years old, just chilling at the campfire. Flop, on the other hand, was just strolling around. Despite the population discrepancy, land was pretty even. Flop seemed to have nightmares. Maybe he was seeing things from the future, things that he didn't like. But he quickly went back to his old self, watching someone fistfight with a sheep. At year 7, a new village was founded by the idiots, and they crowned Flop as the leader at 6 years old. Flop didn't earn leadership, he inherited stability. The geniuses finally mustered enough material to start upgrading their houses. At year 10, what was Borg, the genius child, up to? Sleeping in all day. The idiots already had many houses. They even had a watchtower, and a fully functioning farm too. But they were still missing out on some really good resources down south. Luckily for the geniuses, some rare ores popped up, and they already had some pretty good tools. And what was Borg up to? Sleeping in all day. But Flop was actually being useful, conquering territory for his kingdom. And for a second, I thought the geniuses were getting ahead. I mean, like, really ahead.
Sure?
But I checked on the idiots, and it seems like they weren't too far off. At year 15, the idiots had doubled their population, and the geniuses have 7x'd it. Flop was now 14, and he was still being useful. Look at him, he's conquering land. And what was Borg up to? Well, he was sleeping. But at this point, sleeping wasn't laziness. It was exhaustion from never being able to relax. Oh, wait! He looks like he's charging up for something. Oh. At year 17, the geniuses have finally built a farm, while the idiots were already building their first mine. And somehow, Borg and Flop were beginning to grow some fame, either from putting up tents or cleaning up poop. At year 20, the idiots had 3 villages, the geniuses only having 1. And it seemed like the time was coming in our boys' lives where they were starting to get freaky. And I don't know how I didn't realize this before, but Flop's mom was the king of idiots, and Borg's dad was the king of geniuses. Speaking of Borg, seems like he finally got a job, and it looked like he also had a lover. And let's just say, things got a little heated. Just watch this. You see those hearts? And you see how everybody just got kicked out? I'm just gonna let your imagination come up with what happened. And Borg was so happy after the first time he cracked. I mean, look at him.
Wait. I don't want it like this. Hold on, wait a second. No. Alright, bro. One of the most hardest things to do is right now. Alright, bro. Darn. Okay. Alright. Alright, what should... Alright, chat, what should we watch? Let's see. Hold on. Alright. Alright. Okay, so audio works on that. Mic, I don't care. Mic, I might lower a little bit. So the audio, oh wait, yeah, that should be good. No, it's myself. Darn. Alright, so I'm gonna. Alright, so I'm gonna. Perfect. Alright, live chat. Alright, perfect. Alright. So I'm gonna go back over to here. Alright, so